Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about DoorDash's post-delivery survey. So one of my subscribers ended up sending me an email about a new thing that is happening in his area. BC, thank you so much for sending me this email and making this video possible. But apparently they are starting to actually implement a post-delivery survey, which I thought they already were doing, but it's about dang time that they're doing it if they haven't been doing it in your area anyway. But with that said, I want to go over the post-delivery survey on DoorDash, how it actually is for DoorDash customers, drivers, as well as the platform and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. Post-delivery surveys are being sent to Dashers after delivery. See screenshots. Probably means the customer has had a problem delivery in the past. Well, let's take a look at the screenshots to see the validity of that. How safe did you feel on this delivery? Very safe, mostly safe, unsafe. Ooh. So this person not only had a bad delivery come through, they had a unsafe delivery report on them, which is very interesting because that means that people might end up getting booted or treated differently on the platform if they get too many unsafe report surveys. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with the unsafe reports on DoorDash, I'm gonna leave a video in the description talking about blocking customers on DoorDash so that way you can get caught up on the subject. Again, that video is going to be in the description. Feel free to check it out. Now, this is what it looks like if you say unsafe. Tell us a bit more. Uncontained pet, scared while waiting, instructions felt unsafe, poor lighting, problem with customer, it's something else. Sometimes there are customers that leave their pet outside. Sometimes there are customers that just live in really bad neighborhoods and you kind of just feel like you're checking over your shoulder all the time and it just has bad vibes. Sometimes the customer will even tell you to do something that makes you feel unsafe. And of course, there's always poor lighting and problems with customer, etc., etc. But I'm glad that DoorDash is actually starting to step up and make sure, hey, are these people going to be okay? Like, come on. Like, I don't want good Dashers to start feeling like they can't deliver specifically because they feel unsafe delivering in certain areas. Feedback about your safety. We're asking Dashers to tell us how safe they felt on deliveries to help us improve. This is purely optional. The details you share may be shared with the customer, but your information will be kept confidential and private. Yeah, but if they're the kind of customer that doesn't get delivery that often, they know it's going to come from the driver. Like, come on. Just because they have a certain amount of safety issues on this customer doesn't mean that they could do anything about it. If you're in a neighborhood that's genuinely unsafe to deliver to, that's a whole neighborhood issue. That's not a customer issue. And that also goes on the driver to make sure that he's delivering in an area that actually is safe. Now, here's the other question on the subject. Let's say you do fill out this survey. You do say, hey, this customer is doing something. Are they going to do anything about it? I mean, not necessarily. There have been times where people have reported where they wanted to block a customer and they ended up receiving that customer like a couple days later because they didn't fulfill their job requirements on their end, which is really just a slap in the face. I'm glad that they're feigning some kind of interest on the subject of safety to make it look like they care, but here's the truth. They don't care. They don't care if you're actually safe or not. They just want to look like they do care. And they're probably doing this to make sure they don't get sued. Make sure that you're doing whatever you have to on your end so that way you don't end up on the receiving end of a huge issue later on. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!